Welcome to the Dishy Dads, the podcast where culinary creativity meets captivating conversations. Stay tuned for delicious recipes, juicy stories, and inspiring guests. All served up just for you.
Little coffee moustache.
Hello, welcome to Mexicans.
I watched that yesterday, Mario, with the kids. Is it popping to Netflix?
Yeah.
Stuck it on, yeah.
Hey, Mario. Hey, Mario.
Yeah, it's funny.
How are you, mate?
I'm right. Good week, mate.
You've been absolutely under it, haven't you?
Yeah, bags under my eyes, mate.
I'm not going to lie,
Bags
mate.
under my eyes.
I thought you were crying when I saw you walking in. I wasn't sure.
It was a Zimmer frame that gave away this. But I already feel it now. When I'm like, you know, like 10, 20 years ago, you come to a busy service, you get home, but like Sunday night I got down, I had like a don't drink on a school night, but I had a cider last night because I was off today. Kind of like, I felt like I just felt crashed out.
Just one cider, or
I literally sat there in the garden like a 95-year-old man just staring at a bird in a tree, dribbling, and I was like, oh man. Yeah, knackered. It's good. Yeah, like we always say, it's good news to be busy, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, you can't when you sort of moan when it's busy. You moan when it's not busy. It's what we do, mate, isn't it?
Job, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you've seen the kitchen. So 250 covers on Sunday off 5 induction hobs and a 6 tray oven. So
and that, ladies and gentlemen, is how it's done.
Yeah, any chef out there.
Yeah.
I mean, a friend of ours, so one of the managers from Josie's came in, and he went, When's the cooking equipment being delivered? I'm like going,
This is it, mate. That's it. You only started with like 2 hobs, though, didn't you?
Yeah.
Or was it 1?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 2.
It's literally, the building used to be a sofa shop, so it's the amount of electric coming into the building. So yeah, when we built the kitchen, the electrician goes.
You got phase 3? You got right.
Yeah, Rationale is plugged into phase 3.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
But yeah, so we're going to get some more electric into the building to get. Yeah, because the coffee school's going to need some more electric.
Yeah.
So there's a few machines going up there. So yeah.
Coffee school.
What else?
What's going in the other room? Is this the? Well, I mean, it's a little bit out there now, so I don't know.
It's been teased.
Wow, it wasn't supposed to happen the way it's happened, but the big announcement, unless you sort of know, has sort of been leaked a little bit, hasn't it? So I feel like we may as well just talk about it.
Tiny social media accounts, not many people.
I've not put nothing on mine about it, obviously. So
we'll stick it out today.
Stick.
You say it.
You want me to say it? You say it. All right.
I said it last time.
But obviously, by the time this gets out,
it'll
be out. So, what's going on then, Gary? No, I feel like you should do the honours, mate.
Right, so me and you are going to do a Winchester cookery school.
It's happening. We're opening a cookery school.
To share all our knowledge.
So kebabs, chicken burgers, everything.
Yeah.
No, absolutely buzzing. We've talked about it for a long time.
Yeah.
And I guess it was waiting for the right opportunity.
Yeah.
And then obviously
right space, and obviously Dan being the great guy that he is, and sort of allowed us to have this opportunity. Yeah.
And we've just grabbed it off both hands.
Yeah.
And we decided we're going to do it, and we're currently underway. Looking for an April opening, I believe.
Yeah.
The website will be live very, very soon. It's just on the last couple of bits, isn't it?
Working on it.
Yeah. Just the last couple of bits to tidy up on, and the classes will be there to be booked.
So since you were there last, we've got now hand wash upstairs, running water upstairs, fridges upstairs.
Yeah.
So today I'm going to go and get the table planned in. Got the worktops.
It's going to be incredible. We were saying, weren't we? Like, this ain't even just about. This is fun. Like, we want it to be whether you come with just a date night, or whether it's corporate or work, or just whatever. So, like, I think we're going to make this
snazzy hen do.
Yeah, absolutely. We're and I feel like there's nothing we can't do, and I think we'll be quite bespoke as well. If people can email us, can't they, and be like, got a group of friends, it's a hen do.
Yeah.
And we'll happily, come up.
Jill loves fish.
Jill loves fish, but Hannah's allergic. So, she's got a gluten allergy. She can't eat. Yeah.
What if that happens? What if you do like a seafood cookery school and a seafood allergy turns up on that? That'd be awful, wouldn't it?
That's the sort of thing that would happen, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
just to let you know, I'm allergic to mussels.
Yeah. So we're going to put it out there tonight, or we'll do a big announcement. And then everyone will be able to book directly through the website. I think it's important that we stick to the website so we don't start making mistakes, or you know what it's like. Yeah, no, just drop me a message, and before you know it, you've overdone it. So all through the website, but really excited. We're gonna have some really cool events. We're gonna have some guest chefs along the way, aren't we? Coming in as we go. But it'd be everything, mate, wouldn't it?
It'd be a lot of fun.
Absolutely. I think this is what for us, wasn't it? It's about having a bit of fun as well, and a bit of laugh. Nothing needs to be super uptight, does it? And then we can all have a bit of a laugh or do it.
Some people get nervous when they come and do this.
Yeah, of course. Especially people. Yeah,
a couple of glasses of fizz on arrival.
Yeah, a few canapes, and then we'll ease them in. That should be the motto, shouldn't it?
We'll ease you in.
Winchester Cookery School.
Yeah,
we'll ease them in.
Eased in.
But no, like we're buzzing, aren't we? Like I know we're both flat and under it, but this is something that's been quite close. We've talked about it for so long, haven't we? Yeah. We've talked about the podcast and a cookery school, and all of a sudden within a couple of months.
I think this year, like, I mean, as you get older, not saying we're old, but as you get older,
speak for yourself, mate.
Flips fast, doesn't it? So like, I mean, we said like 2025 we'll do this, and then now it's like
I think because there was so much we were trying to do last year, we said, didn't we? Like, we've got to make time, mate. Like, and now we do that. We've got this lovely, perfect time on a good day of the week. Nice Monday. Everyone knows Mondays in the chef world's quiet. Mostly. And we've stuck to it. Me and you have been pretty consistent so far, and we're going to keep it that way, aren't we?
I'm proud of us.
Yeah, I'm proud of us too.
And it's your wife's birthday as well. So
it is her birthday. Yeah, I can't believe she still likes me, to be honest, mate. I saw your lovely comment on the Facebook. What did you say?
Happy birthday, Mrs. Dishy.
She loves that.
Like that.
She loves that. Yeah.
Make her angry.
Mm.
Yeah. No, you two would get really good pictures on your pictures of each other.
Not by choice, Gary. If you met my wife, I'm literally. I think I don't want to start categorising, but it is mainly a woman thing. I can happily go out and just have a quick. I understand women want to do it, and they just go smile, and you go, and that would be enough for me. But she's like, right, we need 9 over here, 64 there. We'll wait for the sun drop on a 26-degree angle. We need 3/4 of a, Long Island iced tea. Literally, I feel like I've got people running around with mics on, like in clipboards, like.
Jay Freddy.
Look, and I appreciate, like, for women, it's all about memories, isn't it? And they do. When I look back and some of the photos that do pop up on my Facebook, I think, oh, that was amazing. I had such a great time. And I wouldn't have had that photo if it wasn't for her. Yeah. So I do try and think that. But most of the time I'm like, oh, love. Oh, like, what, another one? She's like, only another 12.
Yeah.
We're going to miss the show. It's the interval, do you know what I mean? Like, people are clapping. Missed it, mate. But no, she's...
my wife's classic for taking... you take a photograph of me next to this, like, castle or whatever.
Yeah.
Taken a few for you.
She does say that when we go, like, someone else has to take one. She's always be like, oh, do you mind just taking a few? And women always go, I got you, because they understand, don't they?
Your man runs off your camera.
I think the photo I put up earlier was when I proposed in Mauritius.
Yeah, is that the engagement?
Yeah. That's when she liked me.
Yeah.
She still does. Just the dad jokes, isn't it?
The photograph now.
Do you know what? She is funny. Like, obviously, as a man, I think you can probably vouch this. Like, we've all got a set of one-liner dad jokes that we use everywhere to different people. And, I was telling someone the other day, whatever, one-liner come out. And the opportunity come up to use one, obviously, they're absolutely cracked up. I feel like an absolute, like, top comedian. And she's just like, like, you can see in her face. And they're like, Maddie, like, oh, God, he's so funny, isn't he? And she's like, yep.
What was it I had a few. It's sunny now. It's spring's here. I had a few ciders, and then it just went straight to my head. And I heard this dad joke that I've heard a million times, but I'm giggling on the sofa, and my wife's just like looking at me, going, "How many times have you heard this joke?" And I'm going,
"Can you remember it?"
It's the hold on. What is it?
Come on, Gaz.
The people in Dubai don't like the Flintstones. Have you heard that one? The people in Dubai don't like the Flintstones, but the people in Abu Dhabi do. Boom! And I've heard it a million times.
Love it.
There's a guy.
Abu Dhabi do. Brilliant.
There's a guy on
I can imagine
Instagram. You know, just scrolling sometimes, and it comes up, and he's just sat in his car and he's telling a joke, and he's pissing himself about half an hour. He's going, people in Dubai don't like the Flintstones, but the people in Abu Dhabi do. And he's just like, he's got tears coming down his face. I think it's him laughing, mate.
Oh, is it?
Like, yes.
Yes, I do feel sorry for her. She still puts up with me. So, yeah. So,
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
I don't know how either,
I
mate.
do 1 hour a week, and
It takes a lot to be with a chef, though, doesn't it?
oh no, yes,
I don't know if we talk about that enough either. I think any women that's with anyone in probably hospitality. I only say chefs because hospitality is probably a better example because in fact, bar staff finish later, don't they?
Yeah.
But I think to not see your other half for 12 hours a day, 4, 5, 6 days or whatever is
So we've got to be like a doctor. I suppose doctors and hospitality's got to be the two normally like.
Yeah.
I'm off.
Yeah.
Get paid more, I think.
So I think anyone watching this that's in an industry like us needs to.
I saw a meme this morning going like, go all flirty, and they go, I'm a chef, and then it goes living with a chef, and they're like, sat there alone on a sofa staring at
how they think living with a chef will be,
yeah.
and how it actually is. There's two different things, isn't it? I said it to my missus, when you got me, did you think it'd be all like beef Wellington and lobster ravioli every night? And she went, yeah. I was like, really? Like, yeah. She's gonna come back from work, like to roll through some pasta and stuff. Like, I loved. No, she joked a little bit, but she was like, but she does. I do cook at home.
Yeah.
More family-based meals, obviously, but look, every now and then I do pop it out and just let her know, like, hey,
like, I'm still here.
I'm still here, baby.
Still got it.
Yeah, I still got it.
Well, that brings it on to a comment. Didn't you get a comment this week on? Was it how to feed kids? Your friend put a comment.
Yeah, we had a comment, didn't we? Yes.
Was it how to get healthy food in kids?
Yeah, what was you gonna say? Pin them down and force feed. What was you?
Spoon it in their nostrils when they're sleeping.
Was that what he?
I think that was a question before, wouldn't it? I think so. Yeah,
have a look. I can do this, mate. I can actually have a look.
Yeah, you can have a look. You got your phone this week.
Got my phone.
I have to check my microphone's still on. Good.
It's mine. I feel like I don't know if I'm talking too deep into it. Can't mention any names.
Yeah.
Or me.
Cheers, Starmer.
Cheers, Starmer. Yeah, look, we just had obviously a message you saying that they've been listening so far and they really love the Dishy Dads. Obviously a great opener, which is obviously nice to hear.
Yeah,
and we really appreciate the feedback, good or bad, don't we? Because you can't be better at anything unless people are honest.
Yeah.
So, and it said obviously you asked for suggestions on future episodes, quick healthy meals for dads to cook their kids. What have you found that works? Also, what can I cook the wife to get her in the mood?
Oh, that's a good one, isn't it?
That's a good one. I don't know. Is that because we could sit and talk about oysters and stuff? That's not everyone's cup of tea, is it? No. We could chocolate, obviously there's the naturals, but I know people that don't like chocolate. And oysters I do get. It's not for everyone. I totally understand that. Yeah. But if she don't like them, can I eat them? Will that help? Love you.
I've always had this theory about oysters, right? So obviously, like somebody somewhere in history, for the first time, opened an oyster and went, "I'm eating that."
Of course, yeah.
So I mean, what else? Do you think somebody looked at a dog shit and went, "I wonder what that tastes"?
Do you know? It's funny you should mention things like this. It's like even if you buy an appliance like a microwave, you get that little sachet in there saying, "Please do not eat." That's telling me once upon a time, someone thought that was a free ready meal.
Yeah.
They've obviously got unwell, gone to hospital, been sued, and now they have to I
have to stay on it.
Don't so every time I see anything like that, I just laugh because I think once upon a time someone sprinkled that. Yeah, this tastes weird, love. Foaming at the mouth.
Yeah. No, that's true. Every time I see an oyster, I love oysters. I've had a few.
Have you?
Yeah. So once I was in London once. We did New Year's Eve. We had this oyster like a menu had like an oyster rock. And the next day after New Year's Day, got in there. We had like about 20 or 30 still open in the fridge.
Yeah.
Chuck back a few, and then the next thing you know, I'm like on my hands and knees, like room spinning around.
Really?
Where am I? Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, that was a shocker.
I
was calling to the phone going, "Oh God, I might not make it. I might not make it." That's before mobile.
Tell Tony someone won't be coming home this Christmas.
Yeah. And I took me and my daughter up to London for just for her birthday this time last year because it was her birthday. It was her 19th birthday on the 1st.
Yeah, maybe seen.
And if you actually look at that post, there's a picture of a plate of oysters. That those actual oysters took us both out. She called me and went, "Daddy, you all right?" I went, "Yeah, I'm all right." Why? And she went, "I'm not all right." And then
was she not?
About an hour later, I was like, "Oh."
Are you joking?
They were. It was a borough market. They were cheap. I mean, it's not always the fault of the vendor, is it? It's the virus and the sea. And they say they just filter out viruses and these ones kept hold of it. Yeah, but I do love oysters. But I've not had an oyster since then. But I'm coming back around to it. But yeah.
I'm more a fan. I like them sort of breaded and lightly shallow fried.
cooked is nice, isn't it?
A bit of ponzu dressing on it or something.
Nice. They are nice hot. They are nice.
Oh, that's just main preference. Like,
We used to do cooked at the beach cafe. We used to like.
Oh, did you?
Just pop them under the grill. Got a bar and a little herb crust on it, and like pop it down.
Yeah.
Things to get your wife in the mood. Probably washing up in my house.
I heard you lit a candle and put it by the sink. Is that true?
Yeah.
Like, and then brought petals in through the door to the sink. Is that right? She come in
gloves.
thinking she was coming into something beautiful.
Yeah.
And the petals were leading to the sink, and then you had a candle lit there, didn't you? That's what I had. So.
I think it always comes down to like what your wife's favourite dish is, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think there's a right or wrong answer. I think everyone's different. But in terms of like the kids' food and stuff like that, obviously you can only go on my own experience with. It's hard. I've got a 16-month-old.
Yeah.
Obviously, then we got Theo who's 11.
Yeah.
Like they're so completely different ages.
Yeah.
But I try and do a lot of one pan. But whether it's like baked gnocchi and cottage pie, shepherd's pie, bolognese, try and do things that just everyone can eat.
Yeah.
It's hard. I know a lot of people, obviously, they
Yeah.
reel off menus to their kids. Oh, what do you want, little Jimmy? Fish fingers. What do you want? Oh, I want spaghetti. Like, no, mate. Like, no.
Some families where they're cooking one meal.
Yeah, no. I don't want to speak on anyone else's behalf, but for me, mate, it's like, nah. I want like.
Yeah.
And obviously, my little one. It's important that he's and he's
nutrition.
brilliant. He's really, God, fingers crossed. He's
Yeah.
He had a bit of a slow start with, unfortunately, with the pregnancy and stuff. And he was in neonatal for a little while. It took him a bit of a while to really get going.
Yeah.
So even though he's 16 months, he's probably more like a year. He's just slightly, a little bit behind. But he's like last month's been really maybe a couple of months been real good. Starting to.
What you need is bath disco balls.
Yep, that's the way.
They look epic, mate. I might get some for me.
Don't judge me. I'm probably gonna be a shit dad for this, but like obviously kids have kids crisps, don't they? Obviously less salt and all that.
Yeah.
Not interested.
Yeah.
Walker's salt and vinegar, mate. Prawn cocktail.
Really,
Oh my god, he loves them. Loves them. But like especially like Walker's salt and vinegar and stuff, prawn cocktail. They are quite.
Yeah.
I know it's shit, but it's strong, isn't it?
Yeah.
So and he did that. Salt and vinegar, and I was like, and he went, "Yep, good," and then just
went for it.
And then I think after that he just kept going.
Is that a bad parent? Is that one of the best things about being a parent? Giving your kids things the first time. I used to get like half a lemon and like stick it on my kid's tongue like when they're like a year old. And they're like, oh.
Everyone assumes that being a chef, the kid's going to be eating super well.
Yeah.
Arlo eats great, but I'm not going to deprive. I want him to try. And honestly, I want to. I'm not saying it's child neglect or anything, but I want to see. Coat with a salt and vinegar crisp, Don't call child social services. But no, you just don't need to give it but loves it. And then we just naturally, as on another day, cheese and onion crisp or whatever, and he loves, but you give him his own crisps. No, that's what he does. No.
You want your crisps?
Yeah. Oh, right. Honestly, he gets real aggy. No, that's what he does. No. And then I'll put one out. It's like,
I want a Pringle.
Honestly, so it's like saying, but
as long as it's a balanced diet, it's all right. I mean, if you ate Doritos every day, you're going to die, aren't you? But I mean, if you a packet of crisps every day, I mean, they are my guilty pleasure and my weakness. What on
their own or crisp sandwich or what? What we talking?
I do like a crisp sandwich, yeah. I put that on Instagram once, and I think it's one of my biggest posts. I like prawn cocktail, a bit of like Mary Rose sauce over it, like crush it between 2 bits of bread. I might like slice cucumber in there as well.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Proper prawn cocktail and sandwich, and then crunch it down. I put it on social media, and like the amount of comments going, I do that.
People say to me, you must live so good. And I'm like, you know about like we spend our lives cooking for other people, mate. Like crisp sandwich is what I'd call a 2 Michelin stars.
I think in my 20s I was going to write a book like what chefs really eat, just have like a dive, because the amount of chefs, like, I mean, like, you see chefs run around the kitchen, they grab like some mashed potatoes, stick in like a bread roll, and then like pour hollandaise over something.
I think it's people talk about it a bit more now, and you see like things on Instagram and stuff, don't you, where you see chefs kneeling down behind the line just having a quick bite to eat, and that's real. In some places, like that's the real life of it.
Yeah,
you spend all your life cooking for other people, and you're not looking after yourself.
No.
Oh, but here we are, mates. Live to tell another tale, don't we? Eh?
Made it so far. So what do you do? So because you cook dinner parties around people's houses, you've got like a perfect setup for what do you think makes a perfect dinner party for someone? Is it just a company, or is it
people turning up's always a good guy? Where is everyone?
Can you imagine
do you know what? Pete, I've always said, people and food. Like I feel like you can you can bring a lot of, food, bring people together, don't they?
Yeah.
And I think that's the beautiful thing for cooking for people. And I do so many dinner parties, and obviously you get to you meet everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, and obviously I might know the occasion beforehand, but you meet other people and you sort of, and they'll be like, oh, we don't get together a lot, and you can see the love of the passing over of the like potatoes and and it's just and everyone's just happy and smiling, and that's where I get my little kicks, mate.
Yeah.
And Melly said to me before, like, so I always see you when they're all at the table next, all laughy, and they're passing the whatever, and
see the happiness in your eyes.
Yeah, she's like, I look at you. She went, and she went, I don't know if you're aware, but you got a bit of you got a smile. Yeah, I don't know what I was like.
Gazing over.
Yeah, but she's like, you're always smiling. I just think
true,
that's for me, cooking for others. That's what it's about, isn't it? And that is what. Yeah, and I'm so lucky that I've yet to have a bad experience. So yeah, but I love it. I love it. And do you know, it's personal as well.
Yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah,
you're going into someone else's house.
Yeah,
I'll take it really personally, mate. Like take it so personally.
I love it, but I think all the years of chefing, I love doing people's houses because but I think it's I'm always most nervous going to people's houses because obviously it's a different kitchen, different oven. You're like
everyone says that. Yeah. Oh God, you're gonna be what this oven? I'm just trying to explain. I've worked in.
It burns everything.
Yeah, look, it is what it is, but I try to avoid. I still do it, and I've not had no issues. But like, I have like cheese souffle as one of my starter options. Okay, that's on me, isn't it? Yeah. Like, but I do try and ask.
Yeah,
like, I'm still happy to do it.
Yeah,
but I don't know your oven, and there might be a chance you might get a few really good ones and a few. But you know what? It's always been all right, and no one's ever moaned. Yeah, nothing's never been super bad anyway. But I try and
I don't know about you, but I think one of my biggest requests is beef Wellington from main course.
So,
and it's always that first cut, and
everyone's waiting for it.
I did one where it's about 8. I think there's about 16 people around this big table, and it's like, well, can you bring the beef Wellington out and cut it at a table? And you're like, yep. I mean, luckily, I only got food probes now, so it makes it a little bit safer. Yeah. That first cut.
Beef Wellington's probably the most popular for me, and it's either scallops or cheese souffle. Seem to be.
Yeah.
Obviously, they've got a list. I send like sample menus, but obviously, I'm happy to go off grid naturally and bespoke something. But cheese souffle, scallops, and beef Wellington. Lemon tart seems to be lemon tart or chocolate torch. Oh, really? Chocolate and orange torch seem to be the two biggest dessert options. Again, they've got lists. There's all sorts.
Yeah, and they choose what they want.
Yeah.
Do you normally cook in is the kitchen normally like open to where they're eating, or is it kind of?
Also, I go into so many different houses. Some are like that. Some are not. But it doesn't bother me. I love having a chat with people and stuff.
Yeah.
But as long as you're organised, the drill. As long as you're going there organised and you ain't left a lot of prep or anything. I go in there and everything's 90% done. May just have to finish off the sauce, depending on what it is, etc. May just have to. But beef Wellingtons are made, even glazed and ready to, so everything's sort of ready. Because I know that sometimes you're going to meet people and they might want to talk longer, and you can't be too rude. And
so
you really got to be like ready. So I've got ice cream tubs and all that, and little little Chinese pots and that, just like chives and everything's like whatever. So yeah.
My first ever one, I wouldn't call it a disaster. It was Tony Blair's next door neighbour in London. So I had to pull up, and I had first time going into someone's house and all my stuff. And I went in there, and the kit was open kitchen, they put a dining room in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And they were. Oh yeah! So it was the first time I'd done it. So I was a bit nervous anyway. And I'm just like, there's policeman stood outside the door because there's policeman outside Tony Blair's door, and the next door neighbours, and I went into their house, and they were like, they just kept going on, amuse us with stories as I was cooking. So I'm more like an entertainer more than a chef. So I was like, literally all I could think was terrible chef stories. I mean, I'm thinking, they're not gonna. I can't say that.
No, you got to be careful. I just go with the flow. Like, you meet people, and depending on what vibe you give off, I can adapt.
Yeah.
Obviously, naturally, as you know, I'm quite outgoing.
Yep.
Love a chat. But if I went into someone they're more quiet and they're having a bit more of a
intimate kind of, no problem. Like,
I just have the conversation in my head.
They were talking, you're in the corner.
Yeah. No, it's fine. Don't bother me, mate. As long as I'm having a good time, that's all I care about, mate.
Yeah.
But I love it. I love doing dinner parties. I feel so grateful that I'm well booked.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. How do you book on the website? Yeah, most bookings on the website.
Yeah, all bookings come from my website. It's the only way I'll take them. To be fair,
it's
good to track everything. Good to obviously have everything in writing and stuff like that. So yeah.
Nice,
So yeah, love a dinner
Nice.
party. Me, yeah. Literally, I think last year, I've done about
Most weekends.
42 events last year.
Most weekends, probably, wasn't it?
42, as well as obviously other things, and it's not just that and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm a bit sad at the moment.
So
I get phone calls. I'm like, it's gone.
Yeah, it's hard, especially with you. You got two busy businesses there.
Yeah,
and bless people that need support.
I imagine with the cookery school, we're going to get a few extra requests. We did a cookery school up in London, and we used to get a lot of requests about doing private houses after that, because it was up in Gerrard's Cross, and there was big stonky house.
Who's the most famous? Have you cooked for anyone? Who's the most famous person you cook for?
I think a fair few. I think so. Paul McCartney and Heather Mills came into the restaurant.
That's pretty big, mate.
On Valentine's Day, and I think that was I've met like we said on previous podcasting, like Kylie Minogue and James Bond, and they kind of, but Paul McCartney is like,
it's a Beatle, mate.
It's a Beatle,
There's a Beatle. I don't even know if you can really get, whether you like the Beatles or not, in terms of it's a Beatle.
Yeah.
I don't know if there is anyone out there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Interesting. What?
Two vegetarian. Yeah, both vegetarian. So they're two vegetarian. So a friend of mine was on the starters, and he wanted to lick one of the. He's a massive Beatles fan, and he had like a little herb, and he was like going, I'm like, what are you doing, mate? And he went, my saliva mixed with the man who wrote yesterday. I went, no, mate, put the herb down.
Put it down and step away from the prawn cocktail chicken.
Stand at the back.
Can you remember? I know it's a long time ago. Can you remember what they had?
I don't know if it sounds a bit dated now.
This is a long time ago.
Yeah, it's just like, what was this? Like, early 2000s. So we did this like, we did this like little phyllo brick pastry frying pan. So we used to get like little frying pans and then layer it, like vegan butter and brick pastry.
Yep.
And then bake it. So it came out. So it looked like a little frying pan. And then we did like baby vegetables, and like it was in the New Forest. And they had like New Forest mushrooms in there, and
lovely.
Yeah, little herbs, like a little sauce went around it and stuff. There's he liked it, but yeah.
Did she?
I'm just that.
I love you. I mean, thanks for coming.
I got a story, but I don't have to share it on the podcast. Like, might as well say it.
Do it. So come on, people want a story, mate. Come on.
So the deputy general manager, Heather Mills had one leg. Remember she had one leg?
Yeah. Did she do it by the fireplace?
I know. So apparently Paul McCartney put his guitar stand in the bedroom, and the deputy GM asked if that was for her leg to them. But I don't know if he was just like coming down to the kitchen joking. So I'm like,
that's got to be a joke. I don't know.
Steve, you joking? And he's like, what else could it be for? I went, a guitar, mate. One of the Beatles. But yeah, he might have just been telling tales, but I don't know. But there was one guy. There was a hall porter. He works at Chewton Glen now.
Yeah.
But he's from Liverpool, and he used to be in a band. And he goes, "Oh yeah, I used to play Paul McCartney in the Cavern." And we're like, "Yeah, sure you did, buddy." And then Paul McCartney walks in and goes, "All right, mate. I haven't seen you for years." And they remembered each other and started talking. So we're like,
"Take that back."
Yeah.
He's not actually a prick. He's not.
He's just telling the truth.
Yeah. I guess that's natural to think that's a bit of a blag.
Yeah.
You hear it all the time, don't you, of people and stuff?
Yeah,
it's amazing. Yeah. Wow.
What about yourself?
Well, obviously, I've been lucky enough to cook for a lot of people, and I guess they're stars in their own rights. But for me, like, I don't know. So I guess for me, I'm talking on legends.
Yeah.
Would have to be Brian May from Queen.
Of course, got a photograph. Yeah,
you sort of photographs on Instagram. It's on the website.
I wish I got more photographs.
Do you know what?
I'm always nervous about photographs.
Like even I've cooked for lots of music artists. That for me, especially growing up, Queen.
Yeah, probably.
It makes it a bit more personal, doesn't it? It's all good saying I've cooked for this celebrity, blah blah. And it's all lovely for the CV, but that was quite personal. But do you know what I loved about it at the end? He insisted, by the way, not like I need to come in the kitchen and see the chef.
Yeah.
And do you know what? The manager, I remember John Paul would come up. He's like, Jay, Brian May wants to come in the kitchen. And for a minute, I felt like I had a bit of power. It's like Brian May's waiting behind that door for me to give the green light.
Yeah.
I just held it for a few seconds. I'm in I'm in a bit of power here. Like, I was, yeah, send him in. No.
Release, bro.
Door open. No, I didn't. Obviously, I don't even think I waited 3 seconds. I was like, yeah, send him right in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And you know what? Lovely. Come in. And he was in the kitchen for 45 minutes. Obviously, he loves food. I was looking after his wife, Anita Dobson.
Yeah.
So I'm looking after her for about 6 weeks.
Okay.
Lovely. She's lovely.
Yeah.
And come in and bless him. He's talking about food. I'm obviously trying to be cool, as you would.
Yeah.
But I love Queen.
Yeah.
So I was asking him questions about Queen. He was answering, then coming back to me with questions about food. I'm answering. Then next minute, 45 minutes are gone. And it just went so fast. Like, just couldn't believe it. And in the end, I had to be like, Brian, mate, I've got to get the kitchen closed down, mate. Like, I need to get the guys to, like, I had to send him on his way.
Chap, I've got to get a rationale tablet in.
Literally, yeah. And obviously, I didn't want to send him away. I wanted to sit there for hours, but I was wanting to go like, oh, like, thank you for coming in. Like, it's been amazing. Like,
go home.
That's did a stock take on
end
of the night. So didn't want to bore him with that. So we had a busy night anyway. So just but yeah. So look, that's a memory I'll keep forever. And obviously, I was a big fan of Queen. But he goes, look, Jay, I know it's not Queen because I know Freddie, but it's like we're touring with Adam Lambert.
Yep.
I'd love to give you a couple of tickets. Everyone was fuming, like just me. So I'd love to give you a couple of tickets. Come down to the O2.
Yeah.
Bless him. He stuck to his word.
Yep.
And brilliant night.
Yeah.
But it's like just still got it. Just still got it. Like they still got it. Even Roger Taylor just still got it. And Adam Lambert, I don't know if people know who he is, but oh my God, like what a voice. Reminds me of me.
Yeah, I was going to say, did they ask you on stage? No.
It's funny you should say that, mate, because that no.
Chuck out the water.
Honestly, I nearly turned up with a yellow jacket and a moustache. Just
where do you want me?
But no, look, he was very like just sweet. Yeah, just a sweet guy. Like,
I mean, it is a bonus doing being a chef and doing nice food is a bonus of meeting famous people. I mean, the more you meet, the more you kind of just understand they're real people who just done well. Loves wildlife. Big fan of hedgehogs. Refuses to do Glastonbury because of the whole situation there. Yeah. So didn't even know.
Yeah, see, you watch. We'll find out now. Headlining next to Glastonbury, like he's caved in. No, he went off. I'm guessing if that ever happens, hedgehogs being moved. I'm guessing there'll be something. Yeah. And she's like, he's not worried about money, is he? But it's just like that means more to me than playing. Like, keep talking, bro.
I love a hedgehog. To be fair.
Yeah, today you got. I think they're quite salty, so you need to just make sure you.
Actually, I remember going to Wales as a kid. And they had talking to Chris, they had hedgehog flavored crisps, and I was like,
what would that even taste like?
It must be like a Welsh stem. It's like salty. It's like smoked beef, like beef flavor. I think.
Do you have a favorite crisp? Sorry, favorite flavor or favorite brand?
Yeah.
Do you know what? Can you remember years ago? I used to love. I think they were called. Oh God, someone's good. Were they called Brannigans?
Yeah,
beef and mustard, like
proper thick cut.
Oh my God! Honestly, I don't think they're around anymore. But
they are. They used to make your nose thing.
That's it. Them ones, yeah. Great.
Ham and mustard. The first time you're like, how?
That's the one. I'm not now. I'm into roast ox.
Oh really? Yeah.
There's a company. Is it Real?
Yeah.
Don't know if you've had them.
No. I don't know.
Just like, but
good.
They do ham and mustard.
Yeah.
And they do roast ox. They're my favourite crisps. Yeah.
I love crisps.
I've never seen you look so happy and emotional at the same time, Gary. To see you looking up, that's like, oh, crisps.
Yeah.
What's favourite? Yeah, come on.
I think prawn. I do love prawn cocktail.
Yeah.
Yeah, just there's no prawn.
Walkers or no, of course there's no prawn.
When we opened the fish and chip shop, like one of my goals was I thought, right, can you take we're doing like loaded chips and stuff, and like I was trying to think, how do you elevate a fish and chip shop to make it something different from what it always has been for the past 100 years? So I was like, right, I'm going to get salt shakers, but instead of salt, have like crisp flavorings, so you can like put prawn cocktail flavoring on your chips. So then you like,
I'm in.
Yeah, when you sold, could I find prawn cocktail flavoring?
Dust.
I was calling crisp companies, going, what do I get the dust to put on chips?
Yeah. Can't tell you probably.
So I tried. I got pretty close. It's like dried tomato powder and It didn't have that kind of like
punch.
Yeah. Prawn nip on the lips.
Yeah, crisps are big in our house.
Oh, yeah.
Maddie loves a pack of crisps, and sometimes I think she'd happily eat crisps over dinner every night of the week.
Yeah, I think you're right, it's just so flavour intense, isn't it? It's put MSG. Pringles are just bad. I mean, aren't they just made out of a paste that's just kind of like smeared and fried?
I think so,
I always feel I could eat a whole tube without like.
I think we all can, mate. Yeah. We'll sit here and be like, "Oh, it's disgusting," but they're like,
get the old arm down there, and you're like,
yeah, we'll just tip them up, Gary. Save yourself doing work, mate.
That's a good idea, man. I've been cutting.
I'm here all week. Can imagine you calling me up. Yeah. Got a bit of a problem. My arm's stuck.
I was on Dragon's Den going, my name's Gary. I've invented a managing director of the PringleGrabber.com.
They're like, did you just want to turn it up, Gary?
Yeah, Peter Jones did that once. Remember that guy who said at one point that Dragon's Den, this guy, you pour like petrol in the car and it goes glug 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 glug. And then Peter Jones just turned it on his side and went, ooh.
This is awkward.
Yeah, the bloke's going, I've remortgaged my house twice, and he's going, yeah, you can just turn it on the side and it stops the glugging. And the bloke's face is just like,
he's remortgaged his house twice.
Yeah, something. They're like,
yeah, no, I know you, Jay. I know what you're saying. They always do like, they obviously, of course.
Because no one likes a gluggy.
Do love Dragon's Den. Yeah. Love it.
Yeah. Dragon's Den. Pancake Day tomorrow.
Pancake Day.
I thought Pancake Day was the 3rd of March, but that's today, isn't it? So I think it must be.
Does it change?
Tuesday.
Sure,
Tuesday.
Yeah. What's pancakes? What? I'm going to be a bit boring. I do love just classic lemon and sugar. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
But if I'm feeling a little bit naughty, I don't mind, going and pushing the boat out a little bit.
Wearing suspenders and then eating them.
Yeah. Shut up, mate. You promised you wouldn't embarrass me. But obviously, Theo loves Nutella, so it's a lot.
Yeah, kids love Nutella. Was Nutella a thing when we were kids? Obviously, I like lemon and sugar, but I think when I was a kid, that was it, wasn't it? Yeah. My mum used to make pancakes, go on a table, lemon and sugar. There you go, and that was a classic. It's a retro flavour, but
yeah,
I remember as a kid getting options. I don't know how widespread Nutella was back in the 18th century.
Nowadays, I push more a little bit more down the fruit. I tend to have like a chia seed yogurt, fresh berries, honey, crushed pistachios.
Yeah, real fresh flavour.
Yeah, real fresh. Yeah.
My little lad's a Biscoff fanatic.
Yeah, Biscoff's big, isn't it? I remember when we worked together, we went through fucking
years of it.
At one point, I thought you had a problem. I thought, come on, Gary, mate, we're going to go and see someone today. Can I bring this with me?
The sugar shake.
Yeah. Gary said, no.
Biscuit crack, isn't it?
Yeah. It's weird because I remember, when it first came around, I was like, I don't understand the obsession with Biscoff. Literally, I was so, not angry, but like, grow up. Like, it's just Biscoff. What's so... Yeah. Then I tried a bit.
It's a biscuit, yeah.
Oh, oh, shit, this is like rubbing on the gums and, let's go. Yeah, that was my cocaine. Yeah, so never touch drugs. Disclaimer.
What's it called? What's it called in Lidl? It's got a funny. Lidl do their own. I think the Lidl one came first. It's kind of got like.
Listen, Lidl sometimes come up. Lidl is worth. I'm going to be honest. I've been in Lidl. Sometimes I thought, I wonder if that's any good. Like that looks like that might be all right.
Yeah.
And I've took home. Look, that's better than the original. So I do like Lidl. I think they do shock you sometimes.
Yeah.
Also, there's obviously I've bought stuff and it's not been, but more than not.
Yeah, I went to Lidl and they had Girolles last autumn. It's a box of Girolles. I don't know if the manager,
see what I mean?
I don't know if the manager's been out picking or they're like, I don't know. Yes,
sometimes going there, they got like tomahawk. You're like, what the fuck? Right, thank you.
$1.99.
Yeah, it has.
Say that.
But someone was going there. We did actually, so we saw that, and I was just like, love. Do you want some triple cooked chips, some steak, peppercorn sauce?
Yeah.
No vegetables, not tonight. No, I'm joking.
Can't have more time. Actually, we'll talk about getting.
We'll just have some broccoli with some garlic and chili. Just
tasting that.
Yeah, soak a little bit.
My kids like vegetables.
Trashed in butter.
I say my kids love vegetables. They're right. I put it down. They go, "Has this got butter on?" I'm like, yep. Lashings of butter. I try getting like vegetables into kids' food by like doing a bolognese, like really like cutting a carrot and all the vegetables like leeks, carrots, courgettes, but like
Mirepoix.
They got eyes like a hawk. Kids, don't they? Like. What's that green bit in my?
Yeah,
what is that? No, they seem like
that's what Yeah, I think Theo's doing better, but he's still a bit funny. But I just try and mirror pie everything just so it's a bit finer.
Yeah.
And also, especially in like bakes and stuff like that,
Yeah, get it in.
you
There.
can sort of get it in there and, you know, it's not too bad. Yeah, he's doing better. But Arlo, obviously, he's young, so you can get him right from the start, you know. I can eat it. Yeah. That's what he does, honestly.
You try those little tubes of fruit puree so you can get for little babies.
Yeah, so sometimes we make, like, again, like everyone, because you're a chef, I bet your baby gets all everything made fresh. I'm like, how many hours do you think there are in a day?
Yeah.
So yes, sometimes I make stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, he's got pouches as well because I can't be responsible if we've got a longer day at work or shit happens, and you need backup all the time. So we're like 50-50. We make stuff.
I used to love those little tubes. They were like,
do you know what? When I was a kid, I used to have an obsession with rusks.
I did, yeah.
My mum said, like, the way my mum was talking was like I had a heroin problem.
Yeah.
Well, Jay, like, you did have a problem. Oh, Mum, I was a kid. Like, what do you mean a problem? Like,
we found him in a bad
rocking in the corner. Like, so when he was born, or whatever it was, I can't remember, like, in the early days,
get him on it.
I thought, we'll try it. And then I tried one again. Obviously, absolute fucking crap, mate. But I think, obviously, I don't know whether they change the recipe. You just get older and your taste buds change. But I was just like, I actually...
It's like a Siemens biscuit, wasn't it? Like,
sorry? What?
Sorry,
so you want to talk about wrong podcast, mate?
Oh, God, mate,
Siemens biscuit.
That's next Tuesday.
Security.
Yeah, no, well, yeah, we did that because our daughter used to get really hungry, and then she would my youngest daughter, and I don't think I've got 25 kids, and then but we used to have to put the rusk in the milk, and then like dissolve it because she was like so hungry through the night, so the rusk was almost like a proper little porridgey dinner.
We're struggling with. Have you got any tips? Arlo's 16 months. For the last 2 months, you know what? Great baby. Hardly ever cried. Hardly slept through every night. He was doing 12 hours, 7 till 7. Me and Maddie, like, we have absolutely, like, brilliant. And out of nowhere, last 6 weeks, maybe 2 months, every night, he's waking up crying.
Oh, really? Teeth or not? Is it?
No, he's literally got a full set, mate. It's like the only way is Essex already, mate. You know, but honestly, any help, actually, genuinely, any comments would be. We've tried looking on Google, and you get so many different. And we feel like no, we've tried that. Or is this just how it is? But it's real. Obviously, he has this like Infracore which stops him from getting gas and stuff. He burps before bed. He's well fed. He's got a lovely room. He's got his own room. You know, he's perfect temperature. We've got a temperature monitor up there. Like, he's got a bougie little cot. I mean, I don't know. It's like a 5-star hotel for him. And he's kicking off.
Yeah. Not good enough.
Yeah, honestly, and that's sometimes obviously as parents, you do think, what am I doing wrong?
What do I need to do? Yeah.
And obviously you're up. Bless Maddie. Obviously it wakes us both up, but most of the time she'll go in and sometimes she's in there for 1 or 2 hours. Then he's awake.
Yeah.
And then he talks a lot, like that's his little thing at the minute. It's like and then he's awake, and he starts having a chat with you, like you know, just I'm like, what are you saying, mate? Like, look,
I don't want to talk.
And
it's tricky, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
my little lad went for a phase. So you know when Walking Dead first came out, it was a thing. Me and my missus used to sit down and we used to watch Walking Dead.
Yeah,
he used to the minute like 9 o'clock came on TV, he'd start crying at 9 o'clock, cry solidly for an hour till 10 o'clock when the program finished, and then go straight back to sleep again. I'm thinking, is he doing this to me on purpose to try and ruin my favourite TV program or not? But I don't think it's just a coincidence, mate.
So will it just fizzle out? And what we doing? Am I doing something wrong? Any advice? Did she?
Not hungry, no.
Did she, Dad? No.
They shoot up, don't they?
So we do. So because he's up, we obviously have a machine in our room that make the bottles. So we do a little, like a smaller one. Yeah. And he does drink it. So he is hungry, but he does that tends to do it for more comfort, I think. But there's no way like a baby they should be able to sleep through. Yeah. He used to sleep through.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a tough one at the moment.
It's tricky, isn't it? I
don't know. Like
when they can communicate, it's a bit easier, isn't it? They kind of.
Yeah, I don't know. What
little favourite teddy bear or something.
Yeah, it's got Bunny. Yeah. I don't know if that's a thing with everyone, but so obviously he loves Bunny, he keeps it with him, and but when he's awake for a bit, he's awake, so he's just chatting to you, having a little suck on Bunny's ear. Yeah. But he's awake, like full on. You're just like, you got to be kidding me, mate.
Yeah.
And Maddie, obviously being a school teacher, she's up first thing in the morning, so bless her. The amount of time she's.
You've seen that thing for dads where they say, mums, call your child Gotham. So in the middle of the night, you turn around to your husband and go, Gotham needs you. You're like, yeah.
Women are so underappreciated. I'm so lucky that I've got such an incredible such an incredible mother. Mother to my child. Because I do say, like, do you want me to deal with it? Also, I'm hoping she says no. Obviously, don't call my bluff. Don't call my bluff.
You said it out loud, or
no, but obviously I'm like, look, you go because he's crying. You go in, I'll get a bottle sorted. You go and yes, we both. But she'll then sit in the chair with him in his room, feed him and calm him down. She's incredible. Patience of a saint, my wife. Honestly.
Yeah.
Don't know how she puts up with me. Don't know how she puts up with the kids. I don't know.
She's great. Bed, you start crying. And she goes and gets you a drink, and then
she's an incredible woman. And I think I said this to her today. Obviously, it's her birthday. I was just like, behind every good man is a greater woman, and I'm so strong with that. Like, we all as lads mess around, and we always take the piss out of women in a jokey way, whether it's parking or just messy around stuff. But I've actually started holding back on that now because I think, why am I being so bang out of order for? And my missus is phenomenal at parking. Brilliant. Like, she'll literally get you into a size of a car. Like, she's actually better than probably most men. So she's incredible. She's an incredible driver. So I'll start thinking, Jay, come on, we can't start categorizing women. And then I told her to go make dinner. So like, no, I mean, I'll make dinner, love you. Very lucky, but. Yeah, God, just tricky, innit? Trying to be a dad, trying to work, trying to be an entrepreneur. Obviously, we're doing. Obviously, we both got businesses. We've both got a few things on the go, and also got my private dining as well. We're opening a cookery school. Both got kids. We're both trying to be good husbands, good dads, good people. See our friends, make an effort. I say people are calling. They're like, "Oh, Jay, what are you up to Wednesday?" And I'm just like, "Just fuck off, nothing." Just leave me alone.
Solitary confinement.
I refuse to. Solitary confinement. But do you know what?
The older I get, I do enjoy it. I mean, Tom Hardy said, like, peace and quiet is like so golden. And
so I've actually been like that. Probably, I'll be honest with you, probably about 5 years. I've never brought it up because don't I look like a lonely person. As much as I've got friends and I love to go out and do stuff, I can sit on my own all night. Just say I'm just making it up, whatever. Happy. Silly as that sounds, whether it's scrolling, bit of film on, and you're just sort of drinking a cup of tea, having some bickies, scratching your feet. Just honestly, I genuinely love my own company. Love it.
So because when I got divorced first time round, I thought my world would be shattered. I thought this is the end of the world. I thought I'm going to lose my family. I'm going to lose my kids.
Of course.
But it turned like a mess. You know what I mean? I sort of sat there in this empty flat going, "Oh, life's finished." 2 or 3 days later, 3 or 4 days later, I'm going, hold on. Sat here, TV's on, reading a book, and I was like, no, it's all right. Of course, I miss my family, but it's kind of like, you go about any guys going through it now, you have that initial kind of shock factor, but then suddenly kind of like you do start appreciating your own time and that peace and quiet. Like being a dad, family man's hard sometimes, and then having that little respite where you can go, really makes it easier to be a dad for the rest of the week sometimes. A bit of you time.
It's important, isn't it? And even my wife's actually going away, I think, next month for a spa weekend. And she was like, "Oh, bless her. Like, do you think I should go? Do you think it'll be all right?" Oh, absolutely. Like, go and have a couple of days without. Obviously, she will miss baby, especially because it's baby. Go and have a glass of wine. Stay up late. Talk. She go with friends. Go and get a massage. Go and sit in a sauna. Go and I'm like, do it.
They deserve it, man.
But I'm gonna try. We've got a bit of a thing, so we like to do afternoon. We're fans of afternoon tea, so we always. I know it's difficult, but probably 3 times a year. We try and get up to London, well, wherever. Try and hit the afternoon tea. So I have just bought her a little, even though it's her birthday. She's had all her presents, by the way. She was well looked after. She got a handbag and everything.
Oh, nice.
But
how many handbags she got?
No, she got 3. Before I met her, she never had none.
Okay,
she got 3 now. But it's my own fault. But she's never ever asked for one. But she's in the fashion, but she doesn't have a lot of money. But she's, as in, like, when I say a lot of money, you know what I mean. Like, no one's going to go and spend 10 grand on a Chanel bag. Normal person.
Yeah, like they can be really expensive.
Like, that's what I mean. Like, you can generally buy bags for like 10 grand. And I'm sure other people watching this going, Jay, like, way more. Like, it's ridiculous. But I would never buy a bag of that sort of money. But I know good, well-respected brands that it's in my price range. Primark,
Bag
H&M.
for life.
No, I never. No, yeah.
I know.
But yeah. So we love our afternoon tea. So I'm just about to sort out.
Where's the nicest afternoon tea you've had? Have you been to a few in London? Or?
Yeah, I've been to loads in London.
Have you?
And I don't want to say it because people would expect it, but it is incredible, and that's the Ritz.
I was going to say. So
you've been to the Ritz?
So I haven't. No,
not for afternoon tea.
So I'm sure
I would absolutely recommend it for the experience. Obviously, I don't need to tell you about the history and the beauty of the building.
Yeah,
service was like incredible, but obviously, naturally, the work, some of the pastry right there is incredible.
So Ben, one of the guys listening to the podcast, he's going to come on at some point. He used to be a chef, but he's a rep now.
Okay.
So he went to Ritz. His mother-in-law's birthday, but he came in last week and we were talking about the podcast. And he goes, I went to Ritz for afternoon tea. And he was a pastry chef, like a really good pastry chef. And he used to show me photographs of the cakes and the bits. And he goes, it's just phenomenal. He said they give you like constant top-ups. He goes, it's expensive, but it's like more sandwiches.
So one thing I'll give him, Maddie loves a sandwich. I mean, don't we all? But exactly what you said there. And do you know what? And this shows the level of like when people talk about like Michelin stars and what, I've had people go to me, well, as long as the food's good, like who cares? Like what's the star? It's just like I was trying to explain to them about as soon as you open that door or they open it for you, as soon as you get in there, watch from how you're greeted with that smile till when you leave. I was like, take note of even a small, like your drink, it will never be empty. Yeah. I was like, like I was just trying to explain a bit about service.
Nice place,
and literally like there's still probably 4 finger sandwiches left, and someone's come over like, everything all right? And they check back, quite a few times. Oh, you'll love this, Gary. By the way, yes, the sandwiches were amazing. They brought out another load, so Maddie was in her element.
Yeah.
And they do let you, naturally, there were still a few treats left, but they give you a box to take it away in a nice little Ritz bag and that. So yeah, it was great. But you'll like this, mate, because obviously I'm classy and very elegant.
10-4 Swan. Take it with you.
Absolutely. They poured a lovely bottle of bubbly for me. Gone and pick it up. She was chatting to me, eye contact, having a beautiful, romantic moment. Missed it, knocked it all over the table, and I'm not joking. About 3 of them within 3 seconds come over. Yeah. One of them's picked all the afternoon tea up. We've had a new. I'm not joking, mate. It was like a pit stop. I was literally going, go, go, go. It's San Marino. Like, I always feel like it was.
Paul Daniels and Debbie McGee.
Honestly, it was incredible. Like, before you know it, literally a brand new table, and they just retopped up glass. Went, don't worry about it, sir. Like, literally, I'm embarrassed a little bit, awkwardly. I'm going to laugh a bit, but I'm so sorry. They're like, you're not the first. You won't be the last. Already had 2 today. I was like, oh, all right, okay. So, but just
like a dream.
And obviously, Maddie was like, wow, like what they do, just watching us. And I went, probably. I just explained, and that's how the service works. That's service, like at a high level.
Yeah. I just want, I mean, we're in the trade, but I mean, I used to appreciate it so much. I went to Gav Roche, one of our customers.
Didn't never bloody manage to get round.
So going out, and that was literally like. So, I mean, sometimes people say, service can be a bit overbearing when people are looking at you. It was literally like being served by ghosts. I was like, I stood there and I kind of put my knife and fork down. And I'm talking to the guy like we're talking. I know down the plate's gone, and I can have a course in front of me. And I'm like,
What happened?
As I'm looking around, my wine glass is filled up. Who is that?
Who is this guy?
I check under the table to make sure they're not like putting it up. But as service is just incredible, isn't it? It's just
so you've not been? Is there? Where's been your favourite place for afternoon tea? And is there anywhere on your list you want to go?
I don't know. We haven't. So we went for an afternoon tea over in the vineyards over near Wickham Way. So that was there's a place. There's a place over there. That was quite nice. I've not really been to anywhere. We've been to a few like nice little country house hotels, which were nice. I think Ritz is definitely on the list.
I've just booked the Langham.
Have you?
Today. Yeah. So it's a bit of an extra present. Huh?
We have to do a dishy dad like.
We should.
Like,
best
afternoon tea.
Yeah. What, locally?
Yeah.
Or everywhere?
We're going to start doing afternoon tea soon.
Yeah, because you're basically not doing enough down there.
No. Well, when we first got.
Do you have scones? Like, can you just get a cream tea? Like at yours?
Not at the moment. We've got so much space. We've got so much space. When we opened Carby, it was like this would be a great place for afternoon tea. So we have like a little downtime between 2 and 5. So we're like
perfect time to do it.
Have time for afternoon tea.
You can do it from time, but you just need to be set up right because you're so busy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
But obviously, if it's all booking only or not, would you be doing more? Because it needs to be booking only, so you've got everything prepped.
Booking only, we'll probably do like 1 or 2 extra just in case.
Yeah, that's fine. But otherwise, you'd be left with 400 finger sandwiches that you have to drop round the mine every day. So
we had a prime wine tasting from Matthew Clark a couple of weeks ago, and they brought a really nice prosecco out, which is really floral.
Yeah, we've got that around the pub.
Really?
Yeah. Got that around there. Yeah. It's lovely.
It's really nice.
Yeah, did you do a tasting session?
Yeah.
Who was it? Not Paul.
Was it a guy? No, it was a girl.
Oh, was it a girl? Okay.
Yeah, my
all right, Paul. We've done it, and we really like that. So that's around the pub.
When I opened my first restaurant on the Isle of Wight, Matthew Clark was our supplier, and he said, "I'll come round you." My business partner had like a little cottage in the middle of the island, and he goes, "I'll come round." He goes, "You guys cook up dinner, and I'll bring some wines to taste for the opening restaurant." And then I was like 22 or 23. I said, "What do you do? Like sip it, swish it out, and spit it out?" He went, "Spit it out." We're getting pissed, mate.
I'll slap you. Yeah.
And that was it. We had a right night after that night. I think I don't know if notes for him now, but we were bottle after bottle. Yeah. Gets you. Yeah, afternoon tea. I like an afternoon tea. I get nothing like sticking a little finger sandwich in your mouth.
Yes. Where's your favourite place? Did you say?
I haven't really got. I'm trying to think where like I said, a few country house hotels, but we'll be pretty like. Yeah, even Stevens. I haven't been anywhere that's kind of excelled as a great.
Chewton Glen do a nice one.
Do they? Yeah, I can imagine they do. I've been there a few times.
I've been there twice and had two great experiences.
I'll have to give that a try. Yeah.
I mean, I was just thinking a bit more local because it's London. You sort of you're away for the day or night, aren't you? But if you've only got little afternoon type thing,
Yeah, my wife she loves a Chewton Glen as well.
Does she? It's like up there.
Yeah. Luke, I'll bring her for afternoon tea.
Yeah. Drop him a message. And what about anywhere on your hit list? Have you got a hit list?
Food.
The Langham was on mine. Well, yeah, all afternoon tea. The Langham was on mine, and I've been saying it for ages. But
you're the second person who said the Ritz in 7 days.
Really?
I'll have to go up and give the Ritz.
Yeah, I don't want people go the Ritz because it's the Ritz. I'm like, if you've not been there, please don't
judge it as a Ponzi.
The Ritz. So like, I promise you have.
It just excels in quality, doesn't it?
Oh, just a decor, like everything.
Yeah.
Serviced.
Just got 2 Michelin stars as well.
Yeah, well deserved. Well deserved. It's been there a long time,
and it's nice. Classical food's getting.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I was when I saw the awards, I was so buzzing for him. I think a lot of people were, but how can you not be when someone's been there and dedicated to?
Yeah.
So how long's he been there? He's been there. I want to say. I don't want to say actually, just in case I get it wrong. A bit embarrassed now, but
a friend of mine, John, used to work for John Williams. Like years ago.
It's not like 40 or 50 years he's been there, is it? Am I making that up?
So I think my friend John worked at the Savoy with John Williams in 1989.
Okay.
So he's maybe mid-90s to now. So was that like 30 years, maybe? It's nuts. It's long ago. My friend John said they used to go to the pub. John Williams is a big bloke, and he said that they used to grab a small commie by the ankle, lift him in the air, and shake him to get change out of his pocket for a drink.
Sounds like you're on a Friday night, mate, doesn't it?
Come on, that's in there.
Oh,
no one's got money. There is no change anymore.
No.
It's all contactless, isn't it? Or contactless and card machines.
Do you know what? I cannot believe you should mention that. Walking through town the other day, and some homeless man comes up. It's hard, Nick, because there probably are a few genuine people.
For sure,
isn't there? Yeah. Absolutely. And this guy's gone, got any spare change? And I went, really sorry, mate, don't carry cash. He's gone, no worries.
Isaac comes out.
Pulled out. I was like, he goes, don't worry, mate, I take card. Couldn't. Is that a thing now then, Neil? I'm like, how do you afford that, mate?
Yeah, like, I've heard in London, that's a big thing in London.
Oh, is it? Yeah, well, maybe I didn't know, but the fact, I thought it was a joke. And he's gone, can I take card, mate?
Does it move to
Southampton? You take card, like.
Yeah. American Express or anything? Just get
I'll take card next. No, I'll take it. He didn't say that.
The black card comes out.
I was shocked, but
yeah.
And then he was like, oh no. He goes, oh no, I just need. This is the cheek of it now. Can you remember it used to be like, oh, you got 10p, 20p?
Yeah.
He went, I just need 20 quid.
Yeah, nothing less than a fiver.
Literally,
we'll charge you.
Just need 20 quid. Like, yeah, don't we all, mate? Like, and he goes, you know, they always got a story, bless them, haven't they? And he's like, yeah, basically, I can get a night sleep in a hostel down there for 20 quid. They've reserved me a room.
Right.
Reserved me a room, but I've got to pay by 2 o'clock. And I think it was 1 o'clock, whether he's timed it, you know, he knows what's going on.
Yeah.
I've gone, said, you know what, mate? I went, all right, come on, I'll come down with you and I'll pay for it. And he was like, oh no, you can just give it to me. I'll pay for it. I was like, no. please.
Yeah,
Well, I tell you what, we'll get a little meal deal on the way back as well. It's a little 10-minute walk.
Yeah.
Before I was actually hungry, so I was like,
Yeah.
we'll grab a sarnie and I'll get your sarnie and we'll walk down and I'll pay it. But you can imagine the story changed pretty quick then, mate, didn't it? Because didn't want no food and he told me to fuck off in the end. So I was like, I was trying to just give me the money. I was like, why don't you just say, I want some crack and I want the 20 quid.
Money,
I went, if you're just honest with me, maybe I'd give you money. And he went, all right, I want it for drugs. I went, that's disgusting. No way. Just right up. But
when I was at Raw Bath, we needed like 10 kitchen porters because we had like 5 kitchens and we had no kitchen porters, washing up, stacking up everywhere. Chefs are too busy to do it. So I'm like, oh, Westover Road's got like 20 homeless people in it. I said, we were like giving them a room and staff accommodation and getting them back on their feet. And then I think the head chef goes, yeah, great idea, mate. So I went down the street and they're going to spare change. I went, better than that. There's a room for the night, can get you a job, washing up. You get a salary.
Yeah.
So you get paid, you get a room, you get a job. And then get your feet back on the rung, and then you can go and elevate to another job because you got a fixed address.
Yeah,
10 out of 10 said no. They went, no, thanks, mate.
Yeah, it's funny you should say that because on a different occasion, I generally had a really nice story from a guy who did seem more genuine.
Yeah, I
was like, do you know what? Would you? And he's like, I'll do anything for work. Like I'm literally, I'll do anything. No, I understand it'd be minimum wage. I haven't got no qualifications, but I'm willing to put the work in and graft. And he said it so sincerely.
Yeah.
I thought, wow, I'll tell you what, Monday morning, come to mine, and I'll give you a job.
Yeah.
And he's like, no way. I was like, Monday morning, 9 o'clock, meet me there.
Yeah.
Did he show up?
Busy. It's a shame, isn't it? I feel sorry for. I mean, especially I was walking like through Winchester, and like chucking down the rain and stuff, sleeping out in a blanket.
Yeah.
Awful, but to get to that stage, but. I don't know why they. I mean, back in the day in the newspaper in Bournemouth, they reckon the homeless people in Bournemouth town centre were doing like £800 or £900 a week in the mid-90s from getting money. They're better off doing that, but I don't know.
Or we could start our next dream, guys. Starting our band.
Yeah.
Jay, get us in the aubergines. Sort of, we sat outside West Key.
Go for
it, mate.
Yeah. The next big thing.
Because we haven't got nothing else going on in our lives, have we? But look, Cookery School.
Yeah.
Come in April.
Yeah.
Can book online.
Yeah.
There'll be more in the bio, I guess, once we've
we'll get some links up.
Get some links up. Get the page up, and we look forward to meeting as many people as possible.
Yeah, no, of course, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, buzzing.
Cool.
Buzzing.
Episode 3 done. Till next week, mate.
And what was it you said?
95% of podcasts online have done 3 episodes or less. So we're now rocking the top 5%.
We don't want to make a big deal out of this, guys, but we're kind of a big deal.
If you count episode 2 that didn't happen, then
mate,
we're in 4 episodes.
Yeah, that was a shame, but we've learnt a lot. So onwards and upwards, mate. But got to crack on, mate. Things to do, but
we'll talk Greg Wallace next week. We can't put him in every episode. It's his favoritism, mate.
No, we've got a few bits to talk about next week. Yeah. I think we've got a bit of a structure for next week, so we're looking forward to our.
Definitely.
Yeah. All right, mate. Nice to see you.
See you next episode.
Peace out.
Peace out, mate.